Good morning. John Wallace, Operations Section Chief of the Southern Area Blue Team, here to give you an update on the Sturgill, Nebo, and Double Creek fires on Sunday morning, September 25th. So let's start at Sturgill this morning. The main operation is still the tree removal. We built that shaded fuel break over in this Bear Creek corridor. Cut trees, piled them up, and now we're moving that timber out of the woods to a yard so that the Forest Service can sell it and make some wood products out of it. Keep the local industry busy for a little while. One of the other things that's going on today is we're going to insert a helicopter crew into the Stanley Guard Station. We've had a lot of suppression equipment in there, pumps, hoses. They're going to go in there today and airlift all of that out. There's no good route to get in there by ground, so aircraft's the only way to do it. Yesterday they went into Red's Horse Ranch, Minim Lodge, and brought out one load of supplies with a helicopter and kind of did an assessment on how much more was in there. So we think it's probably going to take us 2 to 3 days to get all that equipment back hauled, and we're going to be starting that most likely Monday morning, depending on the fire behavior. Yesterday, Sturgill did wake up and out in the middle, put up a pretty good column a couple of times, but the fire that is there is all out in the middle of this burn scar. Just some pockets that didn't burn in the initial fire, filling in, burning up, and so I think over the next few days you're going to continue to see that pattern continue. Moving on over to Double Creek, the big things that we're watching at Double Creek is still this north side. Up in this Cow Creek drainage, there's still heat up here. Yesterday it grew by 12 acres. So that fire is just slowly creeping down those drainages and those timber stringers just adjacent to the streams. And it's still moving in there. But if it starts moving quickly, if it gets out into the grass, we're going to be able to call in aircraft pretty quickly and get that fire knocked down. So we're watching this piece very carefully. We've got contingency plans in place should it begin to move, and we've maintained all of the structural protection up toward Doug Bar in case that fire does begin to move. Moving on down into the Imnaha drainage, upper and lower Imnaha Road. Everything quiet in here yesterday. You'll see a lot of excavators working in there, a lot of crews, and they're doing that suppression repair. Really starting to clean things up. We want to prevent erosion. We don't want those fire lines to erode, because when that happens, we're going to put dirt, silt, ash down into the streams, down into the rivers, and that will impact the fisheries, and we don't want to do that. So being very deliberate on this suppression repair in here, not just to return it to the way it should be so that you can recreate in there and enjoy nature, but also trying to protect all the fisheries and all those habitats that the fish rely on. So a lot of work continuing upper and lower Imnaha Road. Moving on around to the south end, off to the northeast of Diamond Head Ranch, the area we call Division Quebec. Fire's still moving in here, it's still active, it has fire lines around it, and we're maintaining a firefighter presence there to make sure that that fire stays inside the lines. And so that's going to continue for the foreseeable future. Moving on around to the rest of the fire, this area is all pretty cold. We've actually got a lookout back on the Hat Point Lookout Tower. So things are starting to get back to normal up here. We've sawed out all of these roads. There were a lot of trees that had fallen across them during the fire. Those have been cleaned out. And so work is continuing so that we can get things back to normal. Moving on over to Nebo. The biggest thing at Nebo is still this line to the north. We had some special repair standards in there, We wanted to be able to work with some of the folks that recreate in there, some of those snowmobile trails, and so we're really paying special attention to how we clean this up so that opportunity will be there later. The chipping, if you drive down the roads in here, the chipping is all complete, looks really good. I checked that out yesterday, and so we're really getting back to more of a normal state here in Nebo. A few smokes popping up yesterday. Again, all stuff on the inside of that burn scar, just cleaning up and burning out. It's most likely going to do that till you get some good measurable precipitation here over the next few weeks. So with that, I will close out for the day. Have a great day, and if you have any questions, please contact our Public Information Office. Thank you.